1076. We're gonna continue more on the main story. Sorry, just had finished my shower, so I'm more fresh and prepared to absorb shenanigans. I did farm a bit of some materials, basic material, nothing too crazy. Did finish the Echo of War. It is the last day of the week. Have not claimed the assignment nor my dailies off from Hoyo Lab. I don't know what's that notice of. No clue. And we are proceeding right away. So yesterday we stopped by learning how Ryusuke, Himiko's father, about the tragedy happening 15 years ago about the Hero of Death. It inclined, okay, I might have skipped some of the details, as in I might not interpret it correctly, but it implied that Himiko family is the Gafia family, which apparently there's a curse called the Veteran Curse. Himiko survived the curse because she enter the Fast Moon game and win, and that's how she defeated the Hero of Death, I believe. So quick reunion with Himiko and her father. Then we got brought here to the Pearl Lux Tower to meet Pearl, but we have a tour around the place with Welt being excited. Obviously there's a lot of big old robots, and that's basically where we are. We met Nihiliax as a tour guide, some other NPC that is part of the actor for animated short. Not sure what's relevancy of him would bring a rise, and that is most of the point that happened yesterday. So we are now seeing the blueprint of how they design and make the imagery of the robot.
Please adjust the Megatron design parameters according to your needs.
Is it me or the audio? I hope the audio is fine. And that's basically where we... Okay, I just need to make sure that in-game audio is fine. So, give me a sec while I wait for it to catch up to where I am. I'm not gonna stream for that long. At most, maybe like at least like an hour plus lah. We'll see how they design. Oh, okay. Again, just need to hear how's the in-game audio. It's not really a good way.
Please adjust the Megatron design parameters according.
I think that's sufficient. Okay. Now we're all prepared. Let's go. Pretend to adjust the parameter, then restore to default. Open the preset parameter and carefully pick a set. Keep fine-tuning each parameter until satisfied.
Megatron assembly blueprint updated. Processing. Printing.
While waiting for the preprint to generate, it suddenly hit you. This is just a trial project.
Could it be that no matter how much I adjusted, the final printout always comes out exactly the same?
Your suspicion makes sense.
This makes sense.
But please answer my question first.
No.
Which do you prefer? The sense of achievement that comes from hard work, or the convenience of getting things done easily?
Now, if we have to talk about either or, obviously, if it does not impact the result, as in like, if the convenience of making it done easy doesn't lead to a detriment of other factors, then yes. If the achievement of doing a hard work lead to a significant increase of whatever performance satisfaction or what it is, then obviously the first one. In this sense, I feel like fine-tuning imagining is kinda important, but ultimately if there's both, then sure.
You got that right. The fully automated Imagenesis blueprint design system perfectly matches your needs. You can meticulously adjust every parameter, or just hit one button to skip it all, and the automated system will always produce results that meet the standards.
Okay. So why wouldn't I able to do it?
Amazing, right? Just like how the inventors on planet Skrullum used to ask themselves, if all their inventions were already pre-recorded in the Supreme Punch Tape, what's the point of inventing in the first place?
Printing complete. Please retrieve your blueprints.
Oh, free blueprint.
What you just said is the answer. It's not about the results of creation, but the elation we experience in the process.
But I'm not receiving my elation of having my fine work being resetted. Excuse me, your philosophy is flawed, or at least it's not being upheld. It's still funny that they're obviously 3D printed, but they did not have a way to 3D print them that doesn't need the support thing. Because normally it's 3D print, you need them to support in order to do the thing, right? So they can break them off. I feel like obviously maybe they use it as a display mechanism, but I feel like they could able to just 3D print it without needing the way to support them and just have it like float there. That's just weird lag.
Oh, hello. But please show me your Mechatron assembly blueprint. No problem. Blueprint has been recorded. The Mechatron parts are ready to go. Hope you enjoy the experience.
So I get this is for like tourists to do, but you know the way you say it still doesn't make sense though. Why would they both not come along?
Nah, you should take Mr. Yang with you instead.
No. March and I will just watch you play from the side.
Now then, please follow
Say my
my
name.
guidance to complete the Mechatron assembly.
Uh-huh.
This experience mainly involves assembling 3 parts: the arm, the shoulder armor, and the Daybreak blade on the back of the Mechatron. Go for it, little raccoon! Assemble the Magico Mechatron Daybreak Warriors and save our city!
All right, everyone, I'm heading out.
Oh, this is for the final, the big product. Sure. Let me have it. I don't think there's anything special. Hello. Zero level. I'm like, what do you? Okay.
The first step of assembly is to remove each part from the frame, one by one. Nippers, hobby knife, sandpaper, sanding stick. Parallax doesn't provide any of these. But don't worry, the explosive device will solve all your problems.
Ooh.
Just step on it, bravely.
Yum. If I just interesting. Okay, let me jump down to so, boom.
It may look brutal, but it leaves no burns. And that's the magic that we at Parallax Corp are so proud of.
Sure. Aha. That was a weird way to design a level. What the god, I cannot read that. Even if I have time, that is illegible. Ow. Okay. Oh shit. There's a way to go at the back there. But how? Through here. That is just a face part. How do I go back there? Ow! Didn't realize there's spike there. I just want to go back there. Is there one way? There has to be a way because you see there's a sticker there. I just want to go back there. And then you follow the thing up here. Aha! There we go. Oh. Boom. Faster, faster, faster. Every money problem can be solved with more speed. Mark my word. Okay, that's it. Yes. Okay. The same place, but if I want them to come out sooner, they need to go blue. The button on your head. There is multiple buttons on your head. Step on you. Okay. Kinky, they're asking me to step on them. Nothing, okay. So making sure.
Next, please activate the mechanical maintenance arm and align it with the shoulder joint base to connect the arm.
Wow.
Good. We're done with the arm for now. Next, activate the mobile maintenance rack and adjust the mech armor to the shoulder armor panel position.
Right. Whoa. Bonk. Bonk. Cat golden rule. Can I just... I cannot stand on cat.
Just like before, the first step is to remove the parts from the frame.
Okay.
Artificial gravity field adjusting. Please exercise caution.
Caution has been exercised. Oh. Okay, that's really funky. Fuck. They're gonna hunt me now.
Activate the thruster and push the shoulder armor towards the unit interface.
The one I missed. What can I what? Why they shoot through you just now? No, I can't go down here. Why not? Why could I not? Oh. Shit. Hold up. No, how the fuck do I do that? No, 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 no. Shit, I mean, I need to redo all that just to get that collectible.
Absolutely beautiful. This giant Mechatron is truly the soul of Thorolux Corp.
But this will like move it closer to the thing. Let's still move it closer. No. Man! What's that on the side? Nothing. How? Man!
Now, for the final part. Please install the Daybreak blade on its back. Aim at the mounting point on the back and fire! Awaken! Daybreak blade!
Donk. 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 Making sure what if it just fall off. Oh, okay, so come up. Holy. Yeah, that's a cool ass fucking. That blade is like those fucking. I don't know what it's called, Axiom Arc or something.
Mission accomplished. The colossal Mechatron you built with your own hands will now
Totally with my own
stand
hand.
proudly in the center of this hall. The great hero of the Astral Express has graced this place, left behind a blueprint, and even contributed their own inspiration to the completion of the Mechatron statue. What outstanding emotional material this is for the marketing department.
Everyone congratulating me. Oh.
A new hero is born right here.
Standing here.
Step forth, Miss Little Raccoon, and become the guardian of Plain Arcadia.
Okay, you're a bit too excited for this. I don't know why. I know you're like a fucking weeb or something, but. Oh. Okay, that's cool. You know what? I can see why you're very hyped. Am I now one part of the robot?
Powerful wish power supply entity detected. Initiating link.
No.
Mechatron synchronization rate 15%.
Assembly complete. Could the next step be?
That's right. With the completion of the Mechatron assembly, it's time for some heart-pounding combat.
Combat.
Mechatron synchronization rate 39%. 42%.
42. The Hota?
Your little fanboy, Cinderborn, is eagerly awaiting some pointers from you. While we can't power up this big guy, I've printed a small unit. Now it's time to show you how a Mechatron fights.
So this is a minimized version. No, wait, what? Is this the one we created that's in the middle? Or this like a duplicate?
Merged with the Mechatron?
Looks like it is the one. But it
Where am
sounds
I
like
now?
it says it merged. Yeah. It's a duplicate. Holy shit, it's a Pentaconian enemy.
Why, of course. It's the combat testing sandbox. Look, those dazzling colors are like
I'm sorry, what?
rays traversing through the stars. Enhanced full body armor, a steadfast
Okay, I would like
shield
to
for the
mention I
people.
press S.
Roar! Let your blazing soul ignite!
What the fuck? I press S and D to move back. No, I can only move forward. So, banger. Another thing is that, brother, we fought this enemy without the supervised mag. I feel like not so special. Holy shit, it's Akron.
What a powerful strike!
It's just Akron.
Hero, little raccoon!
I just go home now.
This strike carries the host of all citizens! Hi-ya!
Shit, so it is a dash punch. It has a regular attack. I don't think destruction of the building. Oh my god, I guess we are destroying. Oh, ni hao. Oh, whoa, look at that.
Illegal building! City, what are you doing? No choice left. Smash it to pieces, hero!
Again, I don't know whether.
Just focus on dealing with the city's crisis and let Madame Pearl worry about the compensation.
I don't know about that. I feel like a bit odd. Ooh.
Duo Mention City has made it through the worst of it.
Dong.
Hero, now it's time. Do we press on or wipe out the monsters entirely? Hero, you decide.
I remove this sticker first. The middle of the off of the same pattern is very work there. They only says it in aiding to it. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Dope. Okay, look, it's all for the achievement, so I kind of have to, you know.
The monsters that were hiding here seem to have been reduced to nothing.
Could it be the one and only trailblazer of the Astral Express walking towards us?
That's right. Please call me the Galactic Baseballer.
Galactic Baseballer! We've been expecting it.
Although the giant shadow crisis in Duo Mention City has been dispelled, the real battle for you and the Daybreak Squadron is only just beginning. As the old and new generations of superheroes, you will face off here to determine the victor!
Damn. Yeah, battle royale.
Forged by raging fire, burn away the darkness. The star that set the world ablaze! Blaze Weaver!
Holy shit, it's the red one.
Slice through the skies! Flames of lightning! From the blue heavens descend! Azurwing!
It's actually amazing fucking like dialogue.
Light blazing bright. The radiant bow of hope. Dawn lands.
Cut through despair, unyielding blade of steel, edge that never fades, Cinderborn! You can do it, friend! Darkness wanes, and dawn awakens! The
Why the blue one's so tiny? I know you're like fucking like the speed one, but why is you so tiny? So are we in the story now? I'm like, is this canon?
This is an official challenge from the Daybreak Squadron, great hero of the Astral Express. If we defeat you, we hope you'll accept our invitation to become the honorary Phantom 5th member of the Daybreak Squadron and help us safeguard the peace of Planet Arcadia.
Nah, I still want to continue trailblazing.
honorary. It's an honorary position.
Why is it so blurry now?
Hey,
Am I
Brett,
crazy?
Didn't you have something to tell your hero? Now's your perfect chance.
Why is everything so blurry now? Oh. No, seriously, what the fuck?
My friend,
Oh. Why is it so blurry?
you know what? Every time I transform into a Mechatron, I imagine I'm you. I think
I'm
about
you.
what you would do when facing danger. It is your adventure stories that give me strength. So I'll give it my all from now on. Please don't hold back.
Cut the chatter. Let's get it. Good. Let's go.
Now then, let's settle this on the horizon where the vengeance moon rises.
Oh shit, we're actually fighting them. Oh shit, that's actually cool. We have them as a fight. What the fuck? We actually have you as a. What? Upon reaching 4 stack, immediately launch Daybreak Rondo follow attack ability. Holy shit. Deal physical damage to one target. Enter the Daybreak temporary state, causing all enemies to immediately take action. Oh shit. Which I think is related to this. No. Why would I ever enter the state? I will never know. I think the enemy is actually. Oh wow. Holy shit, that's actually cool. I guess you guys are doing it anyway, so. Whoa. Oh, I do gain stack. Now, do I gain more stack? You know, I think. Try the auto attack first. Oh shit. So I probably gain stack defend from that. Ah, that's the follow up. Speed boost. Interesting. Ow, ow. Okay, defended. Defended. Okay. You know, I think this is just better.
As expected of the Astral Express hero, so powerful.
Mainly you guys are just killing yourself. Don't follow up. Ta.
Right? I'll leave the rest to you.
The honor is mine to cross blades with you.
Oh
As
shit.
heroes, we'll never back down.
Okay, I think your first action wouldn't be that strong. So I'll do this first. Okay. Now I defend. At the stake. Pa. Nice. Nice. And do a counter. Nice. Okay. I think we do again. Yeah, because you're fast forward. Shit. It's a bit awkward now. Oh.
What? Even the invincible little raccoon is reaching her limits?
Okay, that's a bit broken.
Those are the people's wishes. Power converging as one. That is limitless possibility.
Everyone's wishes. I've received them all.
What if I just threw? Or just not out it.
Railblade Infinity!
Whoa. Oh my god, and the follow-up attack to boot. Decimated.
really got into character. That was some great acting.
Okay, I'll be honest, that was actually kind of sick. Also, what you mean acting? I fucking fought like real.
Were we just fighting in a film studio?
Don't tell me you actually thought you were fighting them in a real city. That ain't gonna happen. Madame Pearl's insurance fund would collapse. It doesn't matter if it was a real fight or a fake one. What matters is your experience. Did you have fun?
Meh, just so. You know what? I'll go for round 2.
The user gave us a 5-star review. Thank you for your kind feedback. Your satisfaction and approval
I didn't
are
say
our
5-star.
greatest motivators.
Hold up. You're putting your foot on my
Looks like
mouth.
the Daybreak Squadron is waiting for you. You gave them quite a combat lesson, it appears. Why don't you go share a few words with those youngsters?
Oh my god, it's actually just the Power Ranger. Hello.
As expected of my senior, that was awesome! My life is now complete.
Before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had always been your fan.
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Even as his leader, I'm nowhere near as important to him as you are.
So true, so true.
What an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were hoping Gray would leave a lasting impression on you. After all, being remembered by their idol is the highest form of praise for a fan, isn't it?
Hold on, I need to see something first. Okay. Sorry. What is it again? He's always looking at your role model even as leader of millionaires. What an amazing battle. Well, more than beating you, we are hoping Gray will leave a lasting impression on you. After all, being remembered by the idol is the highest form of praise. I will remember this battle.
Oh, I'm already satisfied. Just knowing that the name Cinderborn will remain in my senior's memory.
I'm not that good with memory, to be honest.
She really could become the 5th member of our team. Our recognition would rise even further. After all, many people still think we're just playing hero.
That's only because we haven't done anything truly heroic yet.
Don't worry. Given the state of Duo-Mention City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later. And that's when we'll get our chance to shine! Ha ha! Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they recover soon. And spread the word about how awesome Daybreak Squadron is!
This is
There you go again. Casually saying the strangest things.
it's raising couple of flags.
Like the
but
Astral
I'm gonna
Express.
not say
We
anything
don't
yet.
need to act to prove something so long as we stay true to our own path. Sooner or later, Daybreak Squadron will be recognized by everyone.
Silly you! Is the Astral Express all you ever think about? Why don't you just go join the Express as one of the Nameless?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie. How could I possibly be worthy of boarding the Express and fighting alongside seasoned veterans?
As long as you stay true to your own path.
Anyone who perseveres in their own life is a hero indeed.
Definitely not saying that because you're
Thanks
not allowed
for
to
your
join.
guidance, Trailblazer. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a picture with the rest of us.
Proceed.
Trailblazer, please, take a photo together with us!
Whoa! My senior's so close to me that my heart's beating like crazy.
3, 2, 1.
Dark
darkness wanes and dawn awakens, the Daybreak Squadron arises!
Arise. Ching. And they all gone.
Oh, time's about up. We should meet with Madame Pearl now. Oh, right. Want to say goodbye to your big fan before we go?
It's like the biggest side tangent I ever experienced.
Blue, yellow! You guys were amazing back there! If we record this for promo material, we'll definitely get a ton of new followers! If only we could have beaten the Nameless! We were actually so close during that Megatron fight!
What are you talking about? There's no way we could have beaten the Trailblazer.
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mind and body have become so much lighter.
The fuck you mean converted?
Gray, you really should join us and do the same.
The fuck you mean converted?
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad if you couldn't contribute your strength to the team when we needed you the most.
Hold up. I feel like this is a bit weird now. What the fuck is
Looks like
going
your
on here?
idol's here to see you. We'll wait for you backstage. Gray.
Hold up, what?
Senior?
What? You alright? What's going on?
Me? I'm fine. Totally fine. It was no surprise that you took us down
What
without
the-
breaking a sweat.
Are you guys like part of the fucking
It's
like
me.
Happy Smile gang?
I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life. Even though I know I can never become an amazing hero like you, I've always been trying my best to get closer to being like you.
Okay, this is all
It's a
fine
bit
and well, but can we
embarrassing
go back to them
admit,
again?
But no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. Every time I threw a punch to intimidate someone, I thought I was being a hero.
Okay.
But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling that maybe I was doing something wrong.
I feel like you're
Later,
doing it with a purpose,
When
and
I
feel like I know
read
why you're
about
getting
the
scared on
Astral
purpose.
Express story online and learned about your legendary deeds, I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero. Looking back at how immature and awful I was, I made up my mind to leave my old organization. Now I too am.
Or to intimidate someone. Okay. Leave my old organization.
I have a
Okay.
chance to become a hero like you. Together, with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron. I can bring happy smiles to the residents of Plain Arcadia and protect
I feel
them
like that's a bit too
whenever
happy and
danger
too smiley.
appears.
I don't know.
But I'm just too weak. I don't have the immense strength like the Express Nameless. I don't even have any special talents. Maybe I've chosen a path that doesn't really work for me.
I feel like the path isn't an issue. I feel like it's the cult that you might be joining might be the issue. You know, just you know.
I don't want to give you empty platitudes about humans triumphing over fate.
Uh-huh.
But I do believe that while kindness isn't something you can learn, strength is something you can acquire. Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles to others, that's your greatest strength.
Sorry, I have to move the thing around.
Thank you, Trailblazer. Thanks for listening to my ramblings.
Okay, can we move back? Can I ask you a question? Like, are you like, you know, adopted or adopted or something?
Could you please sign that famous line?
What may this journey lead us starward? To be fair, I don't think Earth Trailblazer ever used that word. We only say rules are made to be broken.
That's the one. That's exactly it.
Rules are boundaries. And anyone who pushes beyond those boundaries becomes, in a sense, one of the nameless.
I'll remember today for the rest of my life. Goodbye, Trailblazer. I hope by the next time we meet, I'll be a true hero just like you.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna die. Either that or he's been converted. Either that. He's gonna converted and die. Or he resists the temptation and fight like a true hero and then he die. I feel like a lot of the options there lead to one step. So you sure you didn't like extreme? Are you part of the wait? Are you also part of the
Well, that about wraps up today's tour. After seeing everything, what do you think?
Looks like I got quite a few fans. Oh, hey, yo.
You're only realizing that now. That's your greatest advantage in joining the Phantom Moon Games. A story that's already spread far and wide.
Pollock Cop's influence is truly something else.
Indeed, rather than the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength from Perlux. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of steering the future of Plain Arcadia and of serving as the cradle for new imaginae. Madame Pearl is waiting for you at the top of this building to discuss matters regarding the Phantom Moon Games. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantom Moon Games have never required any competition between supplicants.
The rule of a new game never require any competition. What are you? What? What?
As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall. You should go meet up with them. Don't keep them waiting too long.
I don't like where this is going, I'll be honest. In fact, I think I want to say the opposite of this is going. But I guess we move on. You know what? Just do one Cosmicon collection per day. Collective. Second. That's a lot of damage. Still can block it. Okay. If he's unlucky, he's dead next turn. This outcome will be 755, right? 755 is what? 12 plus 5, 17, 17 plus 5, 22. 22 maximum damage. 22 flat damage. I really get very lucky lah. 22 flat damage. I don't know, even then you're most likely gonna the enemy is most likely gonna survive. Oh, you are so dead. Because like for Alcron, if I'm lucky, if 2 turns is enough to just knock you out. Even if you get fully dead, my average block is like 10. I'll survive it.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about. Is that all?
Over here! Over here!
Where is that? There, cool. Funky as pom pom. Hello, gang.
Mr. Yang and I watched the whole thing on the screen. Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also got to live out your superhero fantasy. Did you have fun?
Did I? A fantasy that I already experienced?
Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes, like a parent watching a kid riding on a carousel at an amusement park.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my younger self. Those were the days.
How old are you, Grandpa?
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever. Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for ages and seen everything there is to see. What's this Madame Pearl really up to?
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a few questions I'd like to confirm with Miss Nyalux.
Miss Nyalux? Wait, where did she go?
Ah, there you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to keep you company while you wait, but he said he couldn't find any of you.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh, okay.
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then who is Miss Nyalux?
I was like,
Miss Nyalux? Who?
who the fuck just randomly put a tab
Agent
on?
Nyalux, an IPC ranking P30, who
On-
works
on
at
their
Perlux
boss
Corp's
account.
Imagenesis Technology Department.
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department? Since when did Perlux Corp have an Imagenesis Technology Department?
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What are those security guards even doing? Distinguished guests, are you hurt? Or did she trick you into giving her money or anything like that?
Technically, I did give her an autograph.
This lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro. I thought she was one of your people.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have gone far. Let's catch her in the act.
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's convenient, shall we head out now? I'll show you the way.
So the fucking metaphor is like, why is there fucking like a deduction of like this many of my money?
Will arrive shortly.
My personal account? Oh.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Hello, Pearl. Ignore the deduction of 10,000.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality, Madame Pearl.
I I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil your enjoyment.
We're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable tech? Blueprints? Or top secret information?
Share it to us, right?
No. Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional expense claim under my employee ID. Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's momentary impulse. Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows of uncertainty over my plans.
Could you be referring to the Herald of Death?
The Death of Herald?
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase
Still
of
can't
the
believe
Mask
it.
of Elation died in an unexpected incident.
Still can't believe it.
This party
Still
has
won't
made
believe it.
overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. My intuition tells me this is only the beginning.
What if the Herald of Death is actually Scott himself?
Managing
Holy shit.
capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. And I bear both responsibilities. As the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantom Moon Games to a swift and safe conclusion. Rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy, I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness, instead of sorrow and rage during the Phantom Moon Games. Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please, tell me. What's your ultimate goal for joining the Phantom Moon Games?
To laugh at Aha. Because anyhow, you spoke to Himiko about your goals for the Fast Moon game. This did happen.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted to talk about the Phantom Moon Games with me?
Correct.
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participating in the Phantom Moon Games.
Got something in mind?
I think the rules and rewards for the Phantom Moon Games are a little too vague.
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, everything that unfolds in the course of these games exists beyond control. What's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, victors typically first witness the manifestation of Aha themselves.
Okay.
They listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. When
Of
faced
course.
with countless choices, the situation becomes even more thorny than having no choice at all.
Makes sense.
Sometimes I wonder, if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance, how would this trip have turned out?
If I win,
Hold on.
I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
That's such such a hilarious idea. I can totally picture it.
Hold up. Is that actually a good idea? Pro and AO join the alliance. Con is AHA. I don't know. The con seems way dear. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's go.
I get it. That's actually a brilliant idea. To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and squandering it freely for a single minute. Secondly, placing an Aeon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reasonably object to.
Hold up. I don't know. I myself don't read up on the fucking law of the Aeon. Like, but I understand like the destruction want to destroy everything. And AHA just want elation. And yes, this would be funny if they do just randomly team up. Kudos. But what significance would it even provide? What value? Other than the human? Or like the Path Rider, I guess. That is now, I guess, I don't know, do they compulsory to join then? If a god agreed to take side, does the follower also follow? I assume so, but do they do? I feel like this will cause even more of a, I don't know, I feel like elation itself is already a big ruckus of a Aeon, of a path, sorry. I feel like adding this will make it even more like unstable, question mark?
Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambitions during the operation of the Anti-Destruction Alliance. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps AHA could stand behind the Astral Express.
Behind the Astral
Just like our
Express?
cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain distance from one another while offering support from afar. The only question is, will AHA agree?
That is one thing for like the alliance, the Zenzo alliance, because they are physical being. And yes, technically Aeon is also a physical being that can be manifested. But I feel like it's more weird though. I guess this all boils down of how funny it sounds.
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree.
So you're just thinking like, I know the
What
dude.
kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? Besides, they still owe the Express a debt.
Off. We have a debt. I mean,
This is their IOU for the Express debt from when they were traveling with Akavilli, complete with their signature and seal.
Holy shit. The nameless AHA debt statement. Solely for the sake of fun, I have, on numerous occasions during my voyage aboard the Astral Express, misappropriated and vandalized public property of the Express, hereby incurring financial losses to the Express and liability for third-party damage. Having received the conductor earnest instruction, I have come to profound realization of my transgression. I hereby itemize all outstanding preparation below to be settled at a future date. The itemized list of reparation due from AHA is as follows: tele microwave oven, supersonic slipper, 2 pairs. Why do you need 2 pairs of slippers? Not even 1 pair, it's 2 pairs. Optical camouflage cloak, 1 pair, 1. Anti-gravity Leviathan levitation leviathan. Levitation carpet. 1. Heather broom bearing a striking representation to sword. 2. Note, liable for this entry is jointly assumed with Archivally. Leviathan. No, this is a Leviathan. A Leviathan 2. Trim conductor outfit. 1. Organ dragonflies deposited by the morning actor. 2. Why the fuck do we have it? Medical expenses incurred due to allergy reaction from the introduction of electronic mustard into the rice cooker. Graffiti removal fee for the statue complex of White Rolling Stone Planet. Repair costs of war in the Museum of the Animated Art, and recovery expenses for escape collection item. 3 portrait and 7 specimen remain unaccounted for to date. Incident during extravehicular angling. An erratic comic fish collided a collision resulting in damage to Pie Sailor sails on planet Ghostberg. Liability for this entry is jointly assumed with Archivally. Satellite unit from Central Stellar Ring, half of it. 6-eye yak of Duchy of Hunroyd. 9. 1 anti-beast horde naval cannon sourced from the old Lutinium exhibition hall, and 1 artificial satellite neutralized via accidental discharge. Several payloads lost to the atmosphere of planet Slay during a payload fight, including of conductor's Pom-Pom's favorite bolster. Oh, that is the most devastating of them all. Fine levied by the Cosmic Paleontological Conversion Association regarding gastric ulcer in a void song whale, induced by the unauthorized expedition within the creature's stomach. That just sounds like a bad time. Xenohydro released from the custody of the architect. 3. Rolling golden photons. 1. Occur multiple outstanding tabs at worst end in the capacity of the Nameless. A shocking lengthy entry extensive enough to reach the ground. Crisply crumbly pom-pom pie, 22, of which 3 were utilized as fishing bait, 9 dispersed as yak fodder, 10 deployed as a projectile against the space pirate during a skirmish. Please accept my sincere apology for the misappropriation of the conductor labor-intensive provision. Half an Astral Express. You devour half the Astral Express? Deptor, aha. This cross signature looks sketchy no matter how you look at it. Is this really from AHA themselves?
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. That one will definitely give in to your demands.
Pom-Pom love blackmail.
Probably.
Probably. I trust you, Pom-Pom.
So, you're saying you want AHA to take on the leadership of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Logical extrapolation.
Failed.
Success rate indeterminable. This peculiar proposal nearly brought my thought process to a halt. This request is far too lacking in structure, yet within an irrational context, it seems to conceal a certain kind of logic. If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about this playground that's about to be destroyed. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so out of the box. I've learned something today. However, I don't think you stand much of a chance in the games, because...
No, I feel like instead of like letting them leading the anti-destruction alliance, I feel like that itself is a whole different ball. I feel like having AHA to agree just to not interfere the mission of anti-alliance, anti-destruction alliance is a more appropriate term. I feel like would make more sense. Well, they did mention like it wouldn't make sense how to let the destruction to happen, right? It just wouldn't. It's not that funny. It's just the end of the world. There's nothing to be laughed about. I feel like if the destruction were to explode, as in like destroy the world, Aha will probably, along with other Aeon most likely, will do something about it, right? Right? May lead to a so totally different direction of what they consider saving, but would try to stop it. So I feel like not having them interfere is a probably better outcome, right? I feel like if there's a unknown variable that is so unpredictable, whether or not they can help us or not, having them to guarantee to not be bad is better than hoping they do good. Because if you're hoping they do good or ask them to do good, they technically could just do good and bad together.
I've joined as a supplicant.
So this is gonna be a boss fight?
Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat, so...
Alright, I need to recount who joined. Sparksy, there is eight ma. Sparksy, Trailblazer, Asheville, Sunday, Silverwolf, Pearl, I lost count, my brain stopped working. Wait. Sparksy, Trailblazer, Asheville, Silverwolf, Sunday, Pearl, and the Herald of Death. There is one more person, unless I forgot. Unless I forgot who else is joining. Blade haven't joined. Yao Guan. I'm trying to think of all the characters that exist. Evanesia will probably join. It's either Evanesia or Nihilux. I don't think Nihilux would join. I feel like Nihilux is probably already part of the... already joined before, and it's just sounds like just part of the elation, following the elation. Evanesia have the ability to make masks, like would make sense for them to join.
Need for hostility between us?
Plain Arcadia's administrator is a supplicant?
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering magnitude. What, Perlux Corp among them.
With money and power on her side, wouldn't her chances of success be way higher than ours?
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression of the Phantasmoon games.
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the Astral Express joins, it will maximize the safety and success of this Ionic game. And I will do everything in my power to fulfill my partner's wishes within that limited minute.
So basically you want to recruit us.
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together. The Astral Express is not a lone supplicant, since we have our own allies in the games.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask, but given her typical decision-making style, Sparksy isn't exactly what you'd call a reliable ally.
Besides, I have another one. Sunday.
Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Cienjo's hands. Don't tell me. Yao Guang gave it to you guys?
That's right. 3 against 3. We're tied at the moment.
With this new variable in play, I'll have
Why
to
would
adjust
you ever announce this out, by the way? What kind of fucking political mind game are we playing that we're revealing strategies? What?
my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the administrator of this world, I have the natural advantage in
I feel
resources.
like you could have get a way favorable deal. Okay, thanks for
An
playing.
IPC senior executive, Plain Arcadia's administrator, a member of the 10 Stonehearts, joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it. But when you think about it, isn't this identity precisely the greatest burden Madame Pearl has to overcome?
She's right. Your identity
Say my
is
name.
far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. But Plain Arcadia's citizens might not see it this way. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings. Your every action will be scrutinized twice over.
People don't want to see the IPC win.
A sharp observation, I must say. Quite impressive.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madame Pearl, what is it that you seek to obtain from the Phantasmoon games at any cost?
What I seek is a treasure lost to this world's history.
About
I
bullshittery
want to
I'm hearing right now.
recreate Graphia's divine art of imagenesis.
The fuck does that mean?
Does that have something to do with painting?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the celestial differentiator of planet Scrulum. Art. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For an Intellitron, generating works of art is no great challenge. Day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. I could precisely reproduce every pixel of Graphia's masterpieces. Yet I could not create as she did.
Holy shit, AI?
Graphia's ultimate
This is
creation
just basically how AI
was
is.
establishing the
Just
world
in the
in
world of
canvas
art.
at the end of the Phantasmoon games. I want to understand her thoughts at that moment and touch the
So her wish
essence
is
of creation.
the ability of AI to
Is this
generate
your
original
personal
art.
pursuit?
Now that
Or the IP?
hold up, I feel like obviously it's not just straight up AI, right? She's talking about herself only. But if she can do it, she might able to transcend ? Like I don't know, like take out like plug in a USB stick and transfer knowledge to someone else. That kind of knowledge. And that kind of knowledge out to the public or leak to the public eventually, cough cough like Sailwolf, then every artist died. So basically no.
PC's demands on this world.
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas. is
Now,
dimen-
it is slightly hard to go directly dismissive right off the bat because in the universe, like Intellitron is like equal, right? It should be like treated equal with their own sensible sentient.
dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's warfare. And they've always been eager to master this technology.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't convince each other to back out for now.
Technically, human is also just copying other
Then,
human.
I have another proposal.
What's technically original, hey?
Why don't we shift our perspective and turn our attention to those two supplicants who haven't surfaced yet? These two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy.
Wait, who? Oh, I completely skip your what's that?
These two individuals' objectives are unclear.
Wait, your ally
and their abilities remain a mystery.
is Asheville and
If left unchecked,
Steel Wolf, right?
we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them, and I'm willing to share this piece of information with you all.
It's Asheville and Steel Wolf. So it's obviously the Herald of Death. One of them. Who's the last one? Has the last one already like confirmed lock-in?
That is correct. But all you need to do is sacrifice a tiny sliver of your reputation. Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short break and have some tea to wet your whistles? Or shall we continue?
Why do we need to wet a whistle?
I was thinking of having Perlux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express. As for the name, how about Star Rail Fest?
Holy shit.
Star Rail Fest? You mean hosting a Fluffy Across the Blue convention?
Hold your fast by
Correct,
this.
but
The world
not
of Star Rail.
entirely.
Holy shit.
The Fluffy is well known in this world, so it's a good collaboration element. But what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you, the Express crew. You'll be there in person to meet the people of this world.
Okay.
Are you trying to use this exhibition to lure those two unidentified supplicants out of hiding?
Huh? What if they're up to no good? Won't that just make us walking targets?
Why is it for us?
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world than standing face to face with heroes of the cosmos? That's an enormous amount of wish power, and the Astral Express is the very source from which this wish power originates. Together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in Arcadia devoted to the legends of heroes. I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. And in return, wish power will flow to you. Of this, I have no doubt.
Striking a deal with the IPC is always the
A wise choice. Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blurry QR Colt, the original author of Fluffy Across the Blue.
Holy shit.
Doesn't Perlux own the rights to the Fluffy?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous, never revealing their true identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit, it would surely be a great honor, and likely persuade them to attend a signing, stoking the excitement even further.
Whoa.
Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Very
My
capable hand.
secretary will be in touch to keep all parties apprised.
Surprise. All
By the
price.
way, before you leave, please accept this small gift as a memento of our first collaboration.
First and final. Isn't this an adventuring token?
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventuring's technique of giving small gifts that symbolize good fortune.
Yeah, but like, that's his
So
small
please,
gift.
Keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future cooperation. Take care, everyone.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Okay, a random adventure is gonna appear now. Hi.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale would make for a perfect opportunity to reenact the blood-stained games.
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you. Protect the Nameless at Star Rail Fest.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength? Don't tell me your extrapolations predict even bigger trouble ahead.
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. I must be thoroughly prepared for whatever may come. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment. What do you want? The same as always? Money?
Money.
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained Games, I still managed to uncover some unusual leads. After the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive it could fill any gaping wound. So, I figured, maybe we could find some leads by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditures. But here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. Care to guess whose books this money went through? It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise, it was the IPC's technology department that paid this astronomical compensation.
Wait, what the fuck? They are talking about accounting stuff, my brain just went blank. Maybe we could find some lead by looking into official Plain Arcadia expenditure. This item was nowhere to be found. Whose book this money went through? Okay. Am I crazy that there's no sign?
It was you.
Why the fuck would there no voice here? Why would a little incident on some minor frontier planet cause IPC scientists to hemorrhage funding? Don't tell me they are moonlighting as philanthropists on top of their research work.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information really shows your connections and capabilities, Detective Ashvale.
Ashvale?
In movies, a big shot like you would usually raise a hand right about now, revealing the dark muzzle of a gun. I'm afraid you've learned too much. Bang!
Bang!
That's when the gun goes off. And I, the poor sap who uncovered the truth, am supposed to bite the dust.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me, how many zeros would you like to see on that check for our cooperation?
It's
front
not
or back?
about the money.
It's about justice.
Indeed, money isn't the issue. 100 million credits.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me, why did the technology department pay to sweep this under the rug?
300 million? I know you've always needed money. For cryosleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about? Putting money in the hands of those who need it?
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron. Tell me the answer.
500 million?
Holy shit.
I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it a cool billion for you. Money or answer? Your call.
I want the answer.
Oh, an unexpected choice. It defies my usual understanding of your decision tree. Note, I say this without sarcasm or ridicule. The answer is, I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. But as CEO, my power isn't unlimited. Besides, the Herald of Death affair lies 15 years in the past. This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by the previous player keep becoming my challenges. Even today.
But since you've invited me to finish this game together, sharing intel is a must.
Reasonable. I'll share what I know about the answer. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death, last member of the Intelligentsia Guild School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed, and he was executed. Note, executed in every sense of the word. Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings, and even I don't have the clearance to access those records.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind this latest killing is identical to the one from years ago. If the Herald of Death is truly dead...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life, he's still just a serial killer who's been shut out of the Ionic game. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind, except for the fear he instilled in the people of this world. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning of the festival spiraling out of control.
No wonder you're in such a hurry to end the games.
Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to rely on your strength even more.
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear me. The passage of time's not exactly kind, is it? Deal, Madam Pearl. But I will require one more form of compensation. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This time, there won't be any lengthy interrogation.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, I pardon all crimes committed in the course of your revenge. Go ahead and do what you must, Mr. Ashvale.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Sometime later, somewhere in Dual Mansion City.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight. So do me a favor and pay me back for that drink with this bullet.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger before I turn into a monster of abundance.
Bella, shoot me. I beg you.
By Skybo above, may you have a pleasant dream.
Not knowing who you are,
not knowing why you exist here. That isn't life. In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they migrated, hunted, gathered. But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, humanity has lost its way like never before. Tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring a new direction to this world, Ashvale?
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Don't tell me you want to go back to the days when everyone was starving and at the mercy of the harvest. 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival.
Why did they
It's the
fucking
goal
shot a nice
beyond
cow?
2,000 calories that define humanity.
Why they shot a
And
nice cow
Phantasmoon
again?
Games.
What? Why they? What? Huh?
Holds up a mirror to humanity, allowing them to see their truest selves. I'm just a detective. Ask me such a profound question again next time, and I'll charge extra.
My apologies. I just heard you joined the Phantasmoon Games and couldn't resist asking for your thoughts. You've met Madame Pearl, huh?
She dumped this hot potato of the Herald of Death on me.
Very
On
hot and very
us.
potatoey.
Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
Because...
Sorry, I need to check something. Hold up. Give me a second. Again. Okay, I'm back. Anyways.
On us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato and more like a sweet fruit.
I have a lead now. I think the key lies in the word copycat. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under wraps, which means...
He's an insider.
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time, and those directly involved in the Herald of Death case.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time to researching the crimes from the Phantasmoon Games.
So, I'm the prime suspect now. Is that it?
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right before my eyes?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two categories of suspects, we've been doing that for a long time already. It's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone their separate ways. Tracking them down now won't be easy.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. Many couldn't bear to stay in Dovebrook District and chose to move away. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me. They even formed a mutual aid society for the victims.
I wonder, after all these years, have they managed to heal the wounds in their hearts?
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now. The Research Society of Happy Smiles.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan, Healing Smiles, Healing Arcadias?
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe we should start by looking into their rivals.
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness, offering free counseling, medical care, all of that good stuff.
The opposite
Sounds
of
like they've
everything.
turned over a new leaf. How could you call them rivals to the underworld?
I dug a little deeper into them, and found something interesting.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting, right?
Monkey.
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor behind the Research Society? Her name's Full Wish.
What did I heard the name for?
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? I think she was one of the survivors of Graphia Academy too. This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before. Mr. Ashvale, should I compliment your keen instincts or your incredible luck?
Luck's a part of a detective's toolkit too.
Oh, that is so real.
Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not, we won't know until we look into her. That's why I asked you here.
Oh my god, that is a lot of words. Research Society of Happy Smile Mutual Aid Seminar Notice. Dobro District New Life Project, Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smile. Confused about the future? Don't know where to turn? Is the burden of life suffocating you? You crash onto your bed after another grueling day, drifting aimlessly through the tide of memes, talk. It's a fucking TikTok, right? Memes, talk feed you, but when the screen fades black, the reflection staring back reveal the truth. You aren't smiling. You can't quite recall when it began, but you seem to have lost your reason to smile. You try to force the corner of your mouth up when facing the mirror, but all you see is a sense of alienation. When was the last time you really smiled? Worry not no more. The Research Society of Happy Smile is here for you. Amid the endless violence and spat of grisly crimes plaguing Dovebrook District, the Research Society of Happy Smile is hosting a week-long mental wellness seminar. We are here to ease your burden, answer your prayers, and help us all weather this storm together. Once the star of the smash hit Please Be Happy and the people beloved daughter, now the president of the Research Society of the Happy Smile and director of Full Wish TV, Full Wish, will be making a special appearance soon. Together we will banish this gloom and rediscover the joy we've been missing. No appointment needed, just walk right in. The Research Society of Happy Smile is always right by your side.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public Recruitment and Mental Healing Seminar at the Research Society of Happy Smiles. And she's the speaker? Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody incidents. Miss Fullwish's audacity is certainly impossible to ignore.
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dovebrook District's old skeletons out into the light.
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
I want more happiness.
I don't know whether they are actually happy or not. Sounds like they are not happy. Oh, come on, I can't. You know what, since Astro is the main show here, let's give him the thing that he rightfully deserves. Who does follow up? Where's the there you are. This actually be good. Also, this is my one. I don't know why 3B doesn't feel right. 3B doesn't feel right, but I feel like it is because she's the one that does follow up. She would do follow up. Yes, she would. She have to. She does. Would it be better to be Robin? I feel like it makes sense for Robin since it's more kind of aligned to follow up, but Cypher would be also actually Cypher. Cypher would be good, no? It's like especially Cypher with the mark on them, reduce defense, actually knock up, deal damage. I think Cypher would be actually kind of banger.
This place is buzzing. Are they all here waiting for Full Wish to grant their wishes?
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers. I'm less curious about who she'll help than what she wants for herself.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My bet, I'm sure that Full Wish wishes the tragedy 15 years ago never happened. Erasing history. Can the laughter really pull it off?
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances where the victor used the elation's authority to change reality. You have to understand, the Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible is that it turns the one who wishes into the genie.
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature in existence. Happy enough to burst apart, leaving no intact body behind.
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours. Since you see things so clearly, Mr. Ashvale, why sign up for the games?
Yes, Kochiba. Is that a rhetorical question? Or are you fishing for a confession?
Fishing? Don't be afraid. Now that you're a supplicant, public officials like me no longer have any authority over you. I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge, beyond a vigilante execution carried out in public. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games, someone like you would toss laws and decorum aside and do what needs to be done. So tell me, Mr. Ashvale, what do you actually hope to get from the games?
Consider it a mystery. If I make it to the end, you'll know the answer before Aha does.
Well then, I'd be honored. Just don't let your wish ruin our lives here.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Ugh. It's time to break free. Look at these prisoners of routine before us. Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's talk with the members of the Research Society. Maybe we can coax something useful out of them.
I got called into another chat with the boss today. Never thought he'd care about me this much. Everyone is smiling at me. The office feels downright cheerful.
Shouldn't it be upright?
These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. It's hard to describe how satisfying that feels. When Emma left me, she must have left the kids to me for my own happiness.
That's the biggest quote I ever heard.
I realized I was someone who had it good, and I never understood how lucky I was.
Right? All thanks to Miss Foolish. Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted and watched the doctors pull all kinds of things out of my stomach. There was this lump still twitching when they cut it out.
Oh, why do you have to describe it
I
out?
used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But after the society's treatment, I am almost ready to walk out of the hospital.
What the fuck?
Isn't that amazing? Oh, I kind of want to see someone slice me open too.
No.
It should be fun.
It wouldn't.
Hey, did you two hear about the Sinwish Syndicate?
You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a visit from their debt collectors. You should have heard the racket. I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept people from being happy. Gone. Wiped clean. Oh, praise Aha.
Praise Aha.
Wait, they extorted you too?
Yeah, sure.
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens of thousands of credits.
So your debt's wiped clean. Oh, must feel pretty great, huh?
Amazing, even. Interesting.
We meet again. Hey, Lady Megatron. How have you been?
Do not the Megatron.
Good. Since I joined the Research Society, I've made so many new friends.
Do not the Megatron.
In the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3 or 4 times harder than the other Megatrons, just to keep up. A lot of Imaginae think factory-made types like me don't count as their own. And humans look at us and see soulless machines.
Okay.
If every sentient being has a home, then even the scrapyard is closed to me. I'm not even considered recyclable waste. But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I can do. They just see me as a normal person.
Congrats. You found your home.
Aha said the same. They and everyone here are my family.
Aha talks to you.
Of course. You mean you can't hear them? Guess you're not happy enough yet.
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will. No pain, no tears, just pure joy. The society makes everyone happy.
Okay. So far, I already seen this kind of stuff. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I heard like a cult in Japan had a very big cult in Japan that I think basically is this kind of thing where they promise like, oh, happiness yada yada. Well, it's just complete bullshittery. And mainly I immediately pick it up because Mob Psycho 100 just like nail it in my brain.
Looks like it's about time. If the star of the show doesn't show up soon, the crowd's gonna burst with anticipation.
Everyone, please make some room for Miss Fullwish.
Shit, it's actually a person. Holy shit, that's actually a unique design.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all souls and grant them smiles.
It's actually a cool design.
Today?
I'm
very happy.
I'm sad that
Thank you for your smiles.
such a cool design become a
They're
villain.
like lamps in the dark. So precious. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss. Yet, it also taught me what the elation really means. As you all know, 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games, the shadow cast by the Herald of Death swallowed this place whole.
Okay.
That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. The morning greetings, the little daily chatter, all went silent under that crimson dusk. After that, for a very, very long time, all that remained of my world, a door shut tight, a room steeped in silence, and a wound in my heart that would never heal. Just hearing the words, Herald of Death, made me shake uncontrollably. I even once thought the only escape was to follow the dead and leave with them.
Why is there a
Back
pepper shit here?
I was just an empty shell, breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, an old lady from the Mutual Aid Society knocked on my door. She didn't offer empty words of comfort. She just looked me in the eyes and asked, "Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people broken by pain, just like you. But together, we can start picking up the pieces, one by one." She smiled at me, a warm, gentle smile. And in that smile, I felt the Master of Elation grant me a reason to live. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some had lost their loved ones. Each of us bore a different wound, but every wound got deep. And yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another, offering a smile to a child who'd stopped crying, lending a guiding hand to someone lost. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can spark the fire of rebirth. That was when Aha's voice echoed again in the silence of my heart. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only in the small room of a support group. It yearns to illuminate hearts lost in darkness. Each time we share a true smile, it's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, all suffering fades. All pain is healed. And everyone knows what true happiness feels like. That's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. I will share this divine smile with all of you.
Now, I agree. Great speech. What's your procedure, you know?
Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last time you truly smiled? How long has it been since you felt happy from the bottom of your heart? Minato, do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly, like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you? And when you realize that loop might never end, does despair flood in like the tide?
You're right.
Miss Bell Woods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City, hiding your heartbreaking loneliness behind that lie.
Please, help me.
And Taija did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared build a wall around your heart. One that made you afraid to open yourself up to the world again.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation. For centuries, humans and Imaginaes lived freely together in that eternal haven. Until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness, and told us that life's ultimate joy lies in self-focus, self-indulgence, and self-satisfaction. They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase pleasure for ourselves and forget that true elation is found when we smile together. Wish power has turned into fuel. Credits jingle where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in all that noise, we can no longer hear Aha's gentle voice. Elation, the truest light of life itself, is being eaten away and replaced by the external.
You said it. I work myself to death for scraps, and my boss doesn't even notice. And those useless loudmouths online. They do nothing with their lives, yet constantly judge everyone else.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires! They're feeding off of us!
Please, help us be happy!
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Everyone's chasing their own happiness, but in doing so, they wound others without even noticing. Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? It was when someone who is suffering just as I was, smiled at me. Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. A smile filled with blessings. That smile saved my life. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. It isn't just giving a smile. It's embracing the power that Aha bestowed upon us to smile. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile buried within yourself, and Aha will grant your life a transformation. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world and spread true happiness across all existence. While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we, the true followers of Aha, carry a higher calling to fulfill their wish.
To fulfill Aha's wish?
Yes, to still every cry of sorrow, to wipe away every bitter tear. We will build, no, rebuild. A world where smiles never fade, and elation never dies.
Eternal happiness! Eternal laughter!
Jesus Christ. Holy shit, they're still going.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective?
She's so far gone, it's hard to make sense of it.
Then let's not overthink it. Let's talk to her directly.
Is it? Okay. I'll be honest. That is a great ass speech. Yeah, look, I could be fooled, right? Except everything except for the last part. I feel like all the front to near the end, fucking fantastic, right? Near the end, claiming to give eternal happiness. That one I feel like okay. Okay, I don't know about how eternal you want it to be. The last time someone want to make eternal paradise, ooh, not ideal, right? But I feel like it seemed very personal, very upfront. That person just walked right through me, and whoops, I killed everyone here. And I understand why people would join such a thing. Now, I understand why people join. I don't understand why people suddenly become also happy, and somehow that make them immune to sadness, right? I understand like how they can try to ease the burden, but to eliminate sadness or others' emotion other than happiness, I feel like that's a bit abnormal. Now, they could make this into a red herring, and this is actually not say a genuine thing. Even if this is a genuine thing, it's still kind of like weird. But if they're not malicious and they actually have people recruiting just to make them happy, and the reason why they're all happy and almost immune to other emotion is because of the power of elation or aha, I can see that being like a point. But then you ask like, is being eternally happy a good thing? I feel like at this point it's just up your own personal judgment, right? So I guess yeah, I have to see what more they're up to. Still, great design. I love the character.
Miss Fulwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish Syndicate case, aren't you?
So you were expecting us.
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate massacred in Dovebrook District. Ah, such a cursed place. They may not have been saints, but I still pray for them. May their souls rest in peace.
Oh. How merciful of you.
How merciful.
Though,
can I say that
laughter
laughter ball is so cursed? Why the fuck is it like that?
Regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't you think?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflicted interests?
Wait, that's not what I said.
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single cent from our members. When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victims' families to keep order and peace in Dovebrook. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your Department of Aberration Defense do this time?
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Ho ho ho.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can swoop in and tie everything up nicely? 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred, the news has long since spread online. The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask, and the next thing you know, they're all dead. The scene painted red with traces of the bloody bloom.
Please pay no attention to baseless rumors.
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. The rumors are true. And the new Herald of Death really does exist. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could recreate it so perfectly, right? Everyone! You heard our conversation, didn't you? The Herald of Death has returned. He is here, in Dovebrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back to relive the carnage of the Phantom Moon Games.
The Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed? How has he appeared again?
He's immortal? A demon?
Now, demon is like the second thing after immortal.
He'll take revenge on everyone. We're doomed. Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the world? Wouldn't that be doing something good?
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right. Those thugs deserved it. Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive to wield him as their weapon. You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed to let him get away! And that's why he's back again now!
Why wouldn't I happy? Oi, oi, oi. You guys are failing at your job. You guys are not happy.
Everyone, There's no need to panic. Remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance, who have claimed happiness and cast off the shackles of suffering.
What the fuck is that? What's this thing? This doesn't look like a cloud. What the fuck are those?
Once the Herald of Death fed on our fear and tears. That was the source of his power. Look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts, no tears left in our eyes. All that remains is resolve, happiness, and faith in the elation. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will protect this world. Etch this into your hearts. The happy do not die. For even death cannot touch a heart filled with happiness.
Oh yeah? How about this? Bang!
What's going on? There's something very wrong about this woman.
Can we just do that?
There's nothing to fear.
Can we just like...
Happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will destroy the Herald of Death. Happiness will save this world. Operation Spread Happiness. Let happiness infect everyone and spread to every corner of the sky. Make the Phantom Moon smile. Make Lord Aha laugh until they cry for us.
I really wonder what's the goal? What's the goal for which he's trying to accomplish? Because I doubt she's related to. I mean, she's not they're not related. But I doubt she is the Herald of Death. But what? Why is she like doing stuff like this? Just to control people?
My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration Defense or the Security Bureau. And of course, I'll fulfill my civic duty.
Your civic duty.
Whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games, the Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the future and the smiles of plain Arcadia. Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts. Would you like to join us to embrace eternal happiness?
Say yes just for the heck of it.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with the everlasting smile.
I told you, man, those fucking Power Rangers are fucking lunatic. You just spawn.
Let go of your obsession. Let go of the shadow in your arms.
Mr. N love narration.
Responsibility. You're the one who should be dead, aren't you?
Oh no, that's actually your fucking brain cell.
Join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt. Let the hands fall still and end that life of yours that was never meant to be.
Sorry. That day will come. But for now, there are more important things I must do.
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. Looks like Full Wish is a much slyer fish than expected. The bait was there. But she ignored it. And instead, she stirred up a whirlpool.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but she also flat out told us she couldn't care less about the hook.
Oh? Was there something I missed?
The bloody bloom mark from the Sinwish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it with special mark, even in our internal reports. She broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond. Now stopping the rumors from spreading will be even harder.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading today sure is a lot more difficult than 15 years ago.
So, Mr. Ashvale, did your lucky radar start blaring when it came to Full Wish?
There is something very wrong about that woman.
Oh, we all can tell.
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking skills. She could very well be a supplicant in disguise.
Oh, that's a far-fetched, I'll be honest.
This whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's keep our prized fish in the pond for now. Full Wish is not going anywhere.
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and media tycoon. Maybe we should start with the people around her.
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. Workers, suits, students, the elderly, and even mechatrons. Judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly doubt they'd be willing to testify against Full Wish. But I have my ways.
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules. Please refrain from doing it somewhere I can't...
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, ever watch Daybreak Squadron? It's on Sunday nights at 8.
I thought you weren't a TV person.
Not me. Mr. N. He watches it.
Your monkey is quite the child at heart.
Anyway, come on. Let's go get an autograph from our heroic film star.
Is that him?
God, why the fuck are they running?
Shh! Don't interrupt.
Ni hao.
What? You lost him?
Not even close.
You just jump. Did the traffic cone just jump? Is that crazy?
Hey! Why are you two following me?
Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron trying to get an autograph from Big Brother Magnus.
Magnus?
Mr. Ashvale? Don't prank me like that. You really scared me.
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city, vanquisher of evil fiends, is scared of his own fans? Long time no see, Magnus.
You're not here for autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. I don't understand. Why are you investigating Miss Fullwish? She's been nothing but a kind, lawful person who spreads happiness to others.
Happiness.
You heard about what happened with Sinwish Syndicate, I assume.
Then, was Miss Fullwish telling the truth?
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did 15 years ago.
So, did that monster really kill Mr. Polwave and Costide? 15 years and he's back? This demon? How many more lives must he take?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the survivors of the incident, right?
Yes. That monster took my parents that day. But what's the Sinwish Syndicate case got to do with Miss Fullwish?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwish Syndicate case, on the other hand, has copycat written all over it. And Fullwish is a suspect.
Yes. So, to say
just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspects? What? Are you gonna interrogate me too?
Matter of fact, yes. Let's go.
If that's what you want, Miss Kachiba can arrange for it later. For now, I just want to ask you a few questions about the Smiles Society.
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 100 questions. I have nothing to say to you. 15 years ago, I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas, their eyes fixed solely on the compensation smeared with my parents' blood. Abuse, deception, expulsion. To them, I was nothing more than a walking money bag, an eyesore, a jinx.
Jinx?
It was the society that gave me the chance to live the life I have now.
What about the Sinwish Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they took care of you once. Old Polwave helped you deal with those relatives.
Listen, Mr. Ashvale, the debt I owe the Sinwish Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip the Herald of Death out from the shadows in their name and see justice served. That is my duty.
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt a handful of actors like you can achieve anything substantial.
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right?
Pretty much.
Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I aren't the easy pushovers we used to be, Mr. Ashvale.
Mr. Ashvale.
I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron warrior in battle. We are real heroes here.
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we? I just wanted to have a few words about the society.
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba. Neither of you are getting a word out of me on this.
Well done, Magnus. Your loyalty to the Smile Society warms our hearts.
I feel like you told us like a lot of things, but...
You're following me?
Not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame Miss Foolish. Oh, we're not going to just let this slide.
Would you look at that? The hunters become the hunted.
What does it matter? If someone's looking for a beating, We'll gladly give it to them.
I don't know whether that's very detective material.
You have 5 minutes for questioning. So make it count, Mr. Ashvale. They're all yours.
5 minutes.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be teaching thugs. I mean lawful citizens, a lesson on the streets. Let's get this over with then. And if you want to join them too, Magnus, be my guest. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, that's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all! Mr. Ashvale, stop!
You sure my face doesn't hurt at all?
Early.
This mortals will watch over you and guide you on your path. Dragons soaring above the
bait.
land.
Oh, you're
This
the
is
bait.
permanent.
You can't run.
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye. Okay, that's
I'll
not
overcome the thought torment and doubt farewell.
Now,
My job is to
would
be
it,
nosy.
would the bait and cipher mark chapter, I think, change accordingly to the same target?
I see through you.
Fight to the death.
No, because you change to the lowest health. You change or patron. When there's no many original enemy, cost one enemy with the highest max HP. Yeah, that's a very hard one to deal with. But you do have blast, and you can change the mark.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ashvale. I have to stop you.
Cinderborn, the bringer of justice.
I'm sorry for you. You're gonna get devoured by whatever this thing is.
Eye for an eye.
Holy shit, you're gone. You're just gone.
Fight to the death.
Holy shit, oh, you're gone.
It hurts a little, but I'm happy.
There's something seriously wrong with you all.
Enough! Are you really going to kill them?
What's the matter, defender of the city? Are you scared? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. This is the bloody truth under the mask of the Elations game. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart, one by one. Did he ever stop to ask even once, is it enough? I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death and crush him like a bug, using the same methods he used against the Sinwish Syndicate. But here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure isn't a TV show where you get to play the hero and save the day. You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you saying that all society members underwent some kind of unknown modification? That figures. I was wondering why these people looked like they felt no pain at all. Humming along merrily even as they bled. Does this have anything to do with the surgery? Nothing to say? Fine by me. 3 minutes left. That's long enough for me to question them. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground.
I can't. Okay then. Hello.
Hey, lackey. Wake up.
Pain should not exist.
Don't let it. Stop.
Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck happened to these people?
This is... the small procedure that official members receive. They call it the happiness surgery. With a prick of the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing inside your eyelids, even smaller than a synesthesia beacon, and more convenient. People who have had the surgery say that it soothes all your pain and suffering, past or present.
No future.
And your body becomes stronger, and your mind clearer and more focused. A state where you can truly receive happiness.
So, you haven't had this happiness surgery yet, right?
I'm not ready yet. I've been thinking it over. But the rest of the squadron had it, and they've all become happier. They say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. If I don't do it, then do I still deserve the name Cinderborn? Mr. Ashvale? What should I do?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. These guys on the floor are proof enough. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain instead of overcoming them, then those people will never find true strength. Go now. I have some cleaning up to do.
Scrumptious.
So, did you, pry the answers you were looking for out of them?
Totally.
These people have all been processed by the Smiles Society. Heck, who knows what method they used. It completely neutralized their ability to feel suffering and despair and gave them bodies like steel, incapable of feeling pain. Say, is this the kind of treatment that the Medical Ethics Committee would approve?
As if. I doubt they even bothered to submit an application.
Which means Full Wish has far more dirty laundry than we initially expected. The idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. But here we are, going deeper down an increasingly scarier rabbit hole.
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intentions. In fact, they sound a lot more humane than most humans. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then it matters little to our investigation. After all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, but I don't know. It feels weird.
Are you serious, Kojima?
It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legally constitute a crime when the party involved was a voluntary participant.
Not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with the Herald of Death.
Does it all?
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale, we need evidence to solve a case.
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. As for evidence, that's your headache. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Full Wish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough. If I were her, I'd choose the brightest stage possible so this weapon could spread maximum panic.
You mean the Star Rail Fest? Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest, as well as a contingency plan, robust enough to quell any crisis.
Any crisis?
And you are staring right at him.
Meanwhile, randomly,
according to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
I wasn't even looking for you. Yet here you are, throwing yourself into the fray. Consider me surprised.
What's up? Long time no see, brother.
Haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following us? What's your deal?
What do you, or should I say, all of you, want?
General Yao Guang of the Yuchui has come to this world and is looking for you. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end to all. I am in that future as well. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings and merged billions of people into flesh spheres. The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to resurrect himself.
So, what's your plan? Kill me again?
Yes.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slushies?
Slushy.
Thank you.
I'll pass.
While General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the only interpretation. My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that even fates set in stone aren't entirely immovable. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you, but I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger my companions, or the future of this planet. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade. What has Destiny's Slave written in your script?
Absolutely nothing.
He stated this trip would be connected to death.
Okay.
Should I congratulate you?
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes up too soon. Prophecies rarely unfold the way you expect. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. Ever since my arrival here, I have been feeling restless. There's another power here beckoning me.
Is there another form of abundance in the world besides you?
In the world.
Perhaps there is more than one.
There's multiple abundance.
Are you referring to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Elixir Seekers?
Something far more dangerous.
Do they have support from other factions?
Your mouth was not moving.
Unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. Just like you did in the past. That's as far as I'll go.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration before me?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl. And you still plan on working with him?
Yes.
There are things only he can get done.
Hey, you two! Why the long faces? On land blessed by the Master of Elation, frowning is bad manners.
Come on, smile! Whether you're hungry or full, poor or rich, the laughter is with you. Would you be interested in learning about our Research Society of Happy Smiles?
Thank you, but I'll pass.
Holy shit. It's a randomized pair now.
Another one? How many people have been talking to us about happiness today?
Well, 6 exactly.
Okay.
Locals say ever since the Sunwish Syndicate case,
business person.
this Research Society of Happy Smiles has exploded in size.
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus. Even those who were once resistant or indifferent got swept up in it.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied to what you're preparing to do in the Phantasmoon games?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang warned about. The one looming over this world. A few days ago, when I used the tuning power to help her intervene at SparksyCon, I caught a strange sound echoing in people's minds.
A strange sound?
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing in their heads.
Oh, without those gangsters, this street's much cleaner now.
I forgot you can read mine, I'll be honest.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear? Could the Joy Seeker truly be so passionate about universal redemption?
Whatever that is, it's not Aha's laughter. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Those connected to the Research Society of Happy Smiles number not 6, but 42. Each of them carries the same sound. Identical laughter, looping endlessly like a broken record.
Mind control? Or something worse?
Are you trying to say that this is tied to the harmony?
My apologies. I dare not make such wild assumptions.
No, it's tied to order.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a barrier, born from the human mind itself, to numb the unbearable pain it cannot endure. Like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious, repeating the same thing over and over. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy.
So, whose divine handiwork is this supposed to be now?
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is well beyond the capabilities of a mere charitable group. Beneath these calm waters, the undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagines.
The bad news just keeps coming. Dan Heng's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao's completely vanished. Can you still sense her?
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore. I can't even feel her thoughts through it.
Why do you have a bird? Okay, say I haven't established
But
that.
I know it hasn't faded. That means she's still in this world
Like,
somewhere.
Why do you just have a random like
Let's
ghost
pray
bird
she returns soon, with
Just-
some news to
you
pierce
just
through all
carry
this
around.
fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built on happiness will crumble fast and fall into the abyss.
Back to us, baby. After some time, you and Munch pay a visit to the author of the Fluffies. Or the Fluffy.
Blurry QR cult? That's an unusual name.
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the Blue have such a pen name?
Well, maybe because it's just Nihilox. He's a Domination City horse. Ah! Maybe the author eye went blurry after too much drawing. What's the name again? Blurry QR cult. True, maybe just a horse.
Really? A pen name often says a lot about its creator. Someone who can draw something that cute must have a warm, gentle heart. I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a magazine. At first, it wasn't very popular in Plain Arcadia. But after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, Old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure stories spread far and wide, and the Fluffy started gaining popularity. Now the latest chapter, The Sacred Flames Return, Amphorius's creation, is sold out everywhere.
The Sacred Flame.
This cult sure knows a lot
Fucking
about
the
our
Flame
journey.
Chaser is just
Must
redundant
be
to a
galactic
Sacred
fan of the
Flame.
Express crew.
Still think we deserve royalties though.
Royalties? You're being way too practical.
No, I feel like it's less
We're
practical.
the protagonists. Someone's giving us free publicity. Can't you cut them a little slack?
I feel like that's exactly why we need to make it not
According
free.
to the address the Perlux employee gave us, it looks like we've arrived at a familiar place.
For such a small place, Dovebrook District is really full of hidden
We're just
talents.
all gonna clash and just fucking meet up with each other now.
Turn left at the first intersection, then turn right, go straight for 200 meters. Wait, this is
Just where we...
the Furbobo Weekly newspaper?
Holy shit.
Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is actually a Furbo. No wonder he rarely shows his face. Come on, let's go upstairs.
In the Research Society of
Holy
Happy
shit,
Smiles.
a break. I was trying to wait, I was hoping to like stop somewhere soon. Because it's nearly 3 hours. But I feel like the more we go on, if we actually enter the next section, it's gonna take us like another hour to complete. Okay. This is getting very interesting, right? From the like the small like inkling see like the why would randomly we meet the Dawn Bright. What the fuck is the Power Rangers squad called? And then their slight like conversation like how they sound too happy, and I was right, they are just part of the crowd. I feel like it's kind of obvious though. And obviously how Nililux suddenly just fucking gone. Don't know what Nililux is completely is up to yet. Nililux, and the whole trying to make alliance between Supplicant, especially from Pearl. That part I find it like kind of dumb that we kind of reveal a bit of our secret, but it's still fine. How we also then go see Asheville really determined to fucking murder this Hero of Death, and going to meet the leader rights of Happy Society, for which great like potentially side villain, right? I still put a bit of slight X to doubt on the whether she's outright evil. Obviously, they deem me as is, but it's more like 80-20 for me. And the whole Duncan suddenly meeting up with Blade, I don't know, like that whole conversation is very cinematic. I find it that they've definitely like upped their game on how to show a more presentable conversation. Though I'm interested of what actually is going on with the whole Stereo Hunter and what is actually their reputation, right? If like what is the people understanding of the Stereo Hunter, right? Obviously they are following Elio's script. Even Duncan know they are following Elio's script. They know the leader is Elio. They know the leader can see the future. And they know each of them are given script, right? So obviously, let's not forget that in the past trailer, they obviously did some mass crime, right? We don't ignore that. We shouldn't ignore that, right? There's a reason why they have bounty in them. But obviously, instead of a villain, they're more like anti-hero. I forgot which one it is. It's more of obviously on the more sinister side, but they have a purpose. If they know about what potentially because if from my understanding, the purpose of them is to stop the end of the universe or the entire cosmos, right? So because of that, wouldn't other people will just not interfere with them? Question mark? I don't know. I feel like we depict the Stereo Hunter in a more rosy, glass-tinted view. So it's hard to say. Like, I feel like Duncan team up with them is still okay lah, because of who Blade is initially, but it'll be weird if, like, let's say like Himiko Belt were to suddenly like team up with them, since they have no past relation, at least not from what we know of. It's interesting because I myself do not fully grasp the situation, right? Though I like it because Silver Wolf is there, 10 out of 10. And then meet up with Sunday with Inyun. Interesting that they are Interesting that they are together. I don't know what they are wondering about. They are trying to hint that potentially another Eon has joined the game. Interesting. I have no idea what the fuck could it be. So that's that. And then we're here. And next time we'll probably see the creator, which I doubt is a Furbo. My prediction is Mr. N, but you know, who knows, right? My prediction is Mr. N, and that's how the business stay afloat. Otherwise they are fucking crumbled to dust already. Cool. Great. Okay, really compelling. I really wanted to know what's going on with Mr. Ashfield especially. I mainly want to see more from his point of view, right? So hopefully we do. With that, thanks so much for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, yo.